Hello, hello everyone. It's Jennifer Gilman here, and I'm the owner of the Herbal Cabinet. And I've been a wellness advocate with doTERRA for, probably about 7.5 years now. And today we're going to focus on the Aroma Touch hand technique. So before we do, if you wanted to reach out to me, I want to give you that information up front. You can find me at theherbalcabinet.com. That's my website, theherbalcabinet.com. I am a Master Herbalist and Certified Aromatherapist, along with a holistic health coach. And you can find and follow me on Instagram at the Herbal Cabinet, as well as Facebook. Same thing, right? So would love to, if you have any questions after this, feel free to reach out to me so that I can help you and answer them for you. So let's get started on the Aroma Touch hand technique. This is a beautiful way to actually get some essential oils on people in a very meaningful and purposeful way. So it really just takes any essential oil that you want to choose. A lot of times we look at what that person might need, and I'll go over that a little bit later of how you might decipher, what doTERRA oil do you want to maybe use for the person that you're giving the Aroma Touch hand technique to. But first I'm going to share my screen and show you, it's just a 5-minute video so that you can see how this is, because a lot of times you're like, well, what does this look like, right? And then of course I'll give you all the resources so that you can find it and practice it in your own home. So we'll share the screen for a second, and I am going to play a video so that you can see what is the Aroma Touch hand technique. I found this, you guys, by just on Google. I searched video of Aroma Touch hand technique, and this was put out by doTERRA International. So we're going to go ahead and play this video, and you'd be able to find it again by just putting it in the Google search.
The first step of the Aroma Touch hand technique is the oil introduction. Take one hand of the recipient palm up and place 1 to 3 drops of oil in the palm and spread the oil across the palm side of the hand. Turn the recipient's hand palm down. While holding both sides of the hand, stretch the tissue of the top of the hand by moving your thumbs from the center to the outer edge. Turn the recipient's hand so that the palm is again facing up and begin the 3-region thumb circles. Starting in region 1, move your thumbs in small circles while applying medium pressure. Continue to work the entire surface area of regions 2 and 3. Next, move into the 5-zone thumb walk. Beginning in zone 1, place your thumbs close to the wrist and alternately work thumbs down the entire length of zone 1 to the tip of the finger. Perform this movement 3 times on each zone before moving to the next. To perform the interphalangeal pull, use your thumb and forefinger to pull the soft tissue between the thumb and forefinger away from the wrist. Perform this movement 3 times between each finger before moving on to the next. Repeat each step of the hand technique on the recipient's other hand.
So you see, that's it. It's good to see the video to see exactly, how to do this. And again, you can find that if you do a Google search of video aroma touch technique, and you'll be able to find that. It should be the first thing that comes up. I also wanted to share with you how to find this page here. So if you go log on to doTERRA.com and then you scroll to the bottom, or actually, I'm sorry, not scrolling to the bottom, under Discover. Under Discover on the left-hand side, under Product Education, you're going to see Aroma Touch. Now, there's a full body technique, Aroma Touch body technique. We're actually looking for the Aroma Touch hand technique, okay? So they talk about the science of the Aroma Touch hand technique and how it actually brings the body into parasympathetic, which is that rest and relaxation mode that we all desperately need on a day-to-day basis. We are meant to have that daily, but in today's world, it just doesn't happen. So by doing this 5-minute, technique on one hand and then moving to their other hand, the body actually really slows down. It's amazing how it happens just by doing it on the hands. But there is a full body technique as well if you want to learn that. Today we're focusing on the hand technique. So it's right here. And these are your resources. It shows you how to choose an oil, okay? And it gives you some blend suggestions, all right? Blends with 5 oils, blends with 4 oils, blends with 3 oils, blends with 2. Fun facts about Aroma, blend suggestion infographic. It also has the hand technique movements, the hand technique study, and how to teach it actually as a class and gather people. So I really like that a lot. Now, if we go back after the choosing an oil, you can look at the hand technique movements that you just saw, and they break it down here. So you can actually just see, this part. So you can be like, okay, what was the dorsum tissue stretch? Okay, now I see. Again, they have fun facts there. And, teaching you how to share with others, which we always really like that with doTERRA, is that, it's all about sharing and caring for others. The hand technique steps. This is where you actually really break it down. So I like this movement guide right here because it goes into further depth about that, the regions 1, 2, and 3, the pinpoint zone activation and the interphalangeal pull. And you could even print this out if you wanted to by just, clicking one of these and just kind of printing that out. So I like this a real lot. There's just so many good resources for you. But again, I think starting at that video and practicing with somebody, once you do it once, you won't need the video anymore. You'll be able to actually just remember the steps pretty easily. And then if you wanted to, to print out this guide, you certainly can do that as well. Okay. So I wanted to share that with you. Now, one of my favorite oils is actually Balance, because if you don't know what to use for somebody and they're just kind of frazzled right now, especially during the times in the environment that we're in, I really like Balance. It is my favorite. It's absolutely my favorite. We all could use a little balance. And there's a lot of tree oils in here, so it helps to make someone feel grounded. And with all of the EMFs, we're going to 5G soon, just calming our body system down, the nervous system and everything. This is wonderful oil for that. But I also like it because this is one of the only blends that actually has some fractionated coconut oil in it. So it's already pre-diluted for you. So there's not really sensitivity. If you're worried about, peppermint on someone's skin, what if they have sensitivity? Those kind of things, where this one is already pre-diluted. It has the fractionated coconut oil in it. And so again, this is my favorite. Another one I'll tell you about is Aroma Touch. Aroma Touch, it is a blend. I know I just said Aroma Touch hand technique. Aroma Touch is a beautiful blend, and it helps with any kind of, it's meant to be a massage blend because it helps eases those stiff muscles, any kind of stiffness or, aching in the hands. That is a really good one. And many people really need that, because their hands don't operate the way they used to. So those are the two blends I wanted to tell you a little bit more about. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really encourage you to pick 3 people. Choose 3 people who you just love and care about and do this for them. And then ask them to pay it forward to others if they're able to. But we can really create a movement here. If you give an Aroma Touch hand technique to 3 people and you ask them to give it to 3 people, and if they don't have oils, maybe give them a little dram so that they can practice it, okay? A little dram would look like this, right? It's just this little guy. It's a 5/8 dram. And, just put like 10 drops in there, and you can give that. And you can even dilute it with some fractionated coconut oil if you want. This little dram typically fits about 40 drops of essential oil, so it does fit a lot. But yeah, you could put like 10 drops in and maybe put a little fractionated coconut oil in there of your chosen blend, or make a special blend for them. And then they just tap it out on the person's hand. So I really like that this is such an easy thing to share with others, to do for others, but also to pay it forward. And now, if you don't have essential oils in your home right now, and you definitely want to get the best quality, I encourage you to get doTERRA. doTERRA, in my opinion, I had done a lot of research, about 6 months worth of research, and I chose doTERRA because of the purity, the quality, and what they're doing for the world, the impact they're making, and raising up families in so many different countries. It's like 47 countries. And I've visited some of these countries in Guatemala and Kenya, and I've seen what doTERRA is doing for them, and really raising them up and helping small farmers thrive. And that's going to change things in their lives for generations to come. So I personally wanted to be not only aligned with the best product to ensure purity and potency, that there wasn't garbage in it, but I also wanted to be aligned with a good company that was doing good for the world. So if you resonate with that, I encourage you to just buy doTERRA. Now, to get them, you're going to want to make sure you find a wellness advocate. So if a wellness advocate invited you to watch this, now's your time. Here's your to-do, okay? You need to take action. Go back to them and say, I watched that video. I'm ready to get my oils. And Jen said something about getting them at 25% off, okay? Because you don't want to pay retail pricing. It's foolish. If there's another way to get them at a good value, why would you pay retail? So just tell them Jen sent you, and that you want the 25% off pricing. Now, if you don't have anyone to work with, I would love to work with you. So you'll see the information in the comments in this video. You can reach out to me. And again, my website is theherbalcabinet.com. So keep spreading this, send it to others. There's so many wellness advocates with doTERRA out there in the world ready to help you. Have a great day. Bye.